man. I want to put this topic based on myself. I want to get in touch with myself and give you guys a little feedback of me as a person and my personality and how I'm developing as a young man in this world. The biggest thing with me is I'm a laid back guy. Um, I would have times where I would get laid back and I wouldn't want to do much. I would kind of have want to have my own space. I tend to want to be alone sometimes, which I think it could be a good or a bad thing. Well, it's whatever you think, but that's just how I am. But I'm gonna tell you the first thing what happened when I first got to college, man. And I went to Lamar University, right? And I wasn't like I said, I'm a shy person. I always tend to like wherever the crowd go, I go opposite. So they doing this, they throwing a party, I wouldn't really go, or I wouldn't know about the party, most of the time. So I would kind of stay in my own little bubble or my own little box, if you want to say. So there were a lot of times where they be having things and I wasn't really knowing about it, or I really didn't care about it. So I would just go in my room and just watch TV, play the game, or different, just keep myself away from people. But as my time went on at Lamar University, I started I just be walking around and I seen these guys, man. They was all dressed up one day. So I said, who are these guys? I thought it was kind of weird at first. I'm like, man, it's weird. They dressing up and this and that. And so I didn't feel comfortable, doing it. So, but the more that I talked to this group called Man Up, this organization I was in college, and the more I talked to these guys, just not as an organization member, but on a personal level, and got to know them as their person. Man, these guys have. I was like, man, these guys have the same goals I have. These guys want to achieve things that I want to achieve. So I say, okay. I met this guy, and he was like, hey, man, they got this organization called Man Up. I say, man, I've heard of them, but I never really, I don't know really what they do and this and that. So I said, man, we do community service and different things like that, and all kind of stuff. But like me, I wasn't, I kind of got into it and everything, but I still wasn't fully out of my comfort zone. I still was kind of like, nah, I'm a tribe, but I'm not really gonna be, I'm a bullshit or stuff like that. But so as I got, and I went to the meetings, I would go to like they would have meetings, just like fact, meetings for the journal meetings. And then like one day I would go to I went to a meeting. It wasn't really for generals, but it was for like the e-board meetings, like e-board meetings. So I just show up to the e-board meetings, and then they were like, "Hey man, this is for e-board." So I'm like, "What's up?" Like when y'all having general meetings? Are we supposed to be having the meetings next couple weeks? Supposed to be having general meetings and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, okay. But I don't know if it was God's plan, but God was telling me to keep showing up to the meetings, even if it was general or it was an e-boy meeting. So I would show up to the e-boy meetings all the time. I just sit there, I got to sit outside and just like, okay, I just want to talk to him or this and that. I would just show up to the meetings, like it would be, they be looking at me like, why you at this meeting? It's e-boys, different thing like that. So as time went on, I got into the organization, and when I got into the organization, and we came up with this little gig called Man Up Mondays, and we would every Monday we would dress up, business casual, suit and tie, or just business casual, and we'll take pictures, man, and we'll post them, we'll promote them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, different things like that. We'll promote them. So I'm like, man, this is really it's cool, man, it's fun. And then this is positivity. This is inspiring to me. This was really something that and people gravitated to, and the young men on campus wanted to do what we was doing because it was really, it was really big and it was really fun to do. It was exciting to do. And the thing about Man Up is organization is so open and so available that you can get into Man Up. All you gotta do is say, "Hey, I want to be in Man Up," and you can get the Man Up. It's not something we don't. It's not no what's it called or nothing. No frat or nothing. It's just an organization. It's something that you can get into. Something you can get involved with. It's something fun that you can. We do events. We'll do events sometimes. Sometimes we'll have events. I wasn't really comfortable around the events, And presentation, I wasn't really good at talking in front of people. But man, the more that I presented myself in that organization, the more professionalism I got, the more I became a young man, the more I started becoming independent. And I still talk to these guys to this day. We're not as close. Like I said, I'm not really like I said, sometimes I'm not social, but we still talk, man. And then every time we talk, it's always something, man, special. It's fun. It's always good. It's always good to talk about our goals. It's always good to talk about what we're doing in our life right now. And so when I got into the organization and everything like that, and the more and more I got into it, the better it was for me, and the more opportunities I had, man. I'm currently a teacher. I never thought I would be a teacher, man, but getting out of my comfort zone, doing things, reaching my full potential, um, doing things that I never thought that I would do before. I was doing those things. I was accomplishing goals that I see myself doing, but I never really got to it. I spoke it, but I never really reached. I never really let my actions. But when I got to the organization, man, I started reaching those goals. I start overcoming my fears, man. I start getting out of my comfort zone. So for all that being said, what I'm trying to say is, guys, that you have an opportunity to reach your potential if you get out your comfort zone and stop speaking words and start putting words into action. You start putting words into action, whether you fail or you pass, you can pat yourself on the back end because you know that you took a risk. You know that you took a chance on that goal that you're trying to achieve for yourself. So I'm just letting you guys know to take a chance, man. Take a risk. You never know what can happen. That risk can make you or break you. So you guys need to understand that taking a risk and doing something that you always want to do, but you're afraid of doing because you think somebody else might not like it, or you think somebody else might find out this or that. Man, just be yourself and do what you want to do. If you want to sing, go ahead and sing. Man, you wanna do this, you wanna have a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel. You wanna do anything, you put your mind to, do it. Because at the end of the day, you will always, if you don't do something that you want to do, you just talking about it, but you never put into action. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret the decision that you didn't make for yourself, and it's gonna haunt you the rest of your life. So I'm telling you guys, if you want to achieve a goal, you want to I say overcome something that you never thought you can overcome. Please, guys, take a chance on it. I'm telling you, take a chance. You won't regret it. Whether, like I said, whether you pass it or you fail it, you won't regret it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to my network channel. Thank you.